Are you living your life to the fullest, or do you feel like you're just existing? A question we often find ourselves asking in the quiet moments of introspection. You see, there's a stark difference between truly living and merely existing. When we live, we thrive, we seize opportunities, we explore, we learn, we grow, but when we merely exist, we're stuck in a monotonous cycle, a loop of routine, a life devoid of the vibrant colors of new experiences. Too often we find ourselves caught in this trap of existence without even realizing it. The days blend into each other, the weeks fly by, and before we know it, another year has passed us by. We become spectators in our own lives, watching the days pass by rather than active participants. If you're feeling as if you're just existing, you're not alone. Many people feel the same way, but there's a way out. The first step to stop wasting your life is to recognize the problem. It's an essential part of the journey to a fulfilling life. It's about being brutally honest with yourself, looking into the mirror and admitting that perhaps you're not living your life to its maximum potential. Perhaps you've been feeling a lack of enthusiasm, as if each day is just like the last, a monotonous gray blur. Maybe you're feeling stuck in a rut, like a hamster on a wheel, running endlessly but not really getting anywhere. Or you've been feeling constantly tired, not physically, but emotionally and mentally drained from the weight of unfulfilled dreams and unexplored potentials. These are signs that might indicate you're not living your life to the fullest. They are signals your body and mind are sending you, urging you to make a change, to stop wasting your life and start living it. Recognizing the problem is the first step towards a more fulfilling life. Once you've recognized the problem, it's time to set your goals. Goals are not just milestones on a long journey, but they are the compass that guides us through the foggy uncertainties of life. They give our lives direction and a sense of purpose. When we set our hearts on a goal, it becomes a beacon that keeps us moving forward, no matter how tough the going gets. But how do we set these goals? First, they need to be realistic. It's good to aim high, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Break down your big goals into smaller, achievable steps. This way, every small victory becomes a stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. Second, your goals should align with your passions. If your heart's not in it, the journey becomes a chore. So find what you love and set goals around it. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Now that you've set your goals, it's time to take action. The most crucial step in halting the waste of your life is taking action. It's not enough to merely recognize the problem or set your goals. The magic truly happens when you roll up your sleeves and get to work. One of the most effective ways to start taking action is by breaking down your goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Think of your goal as a giant jigsaw puzzle. It's overwhelming when you look at all the pieces scattered around, but if you start fitting together piece by piece, before you know it, you'll see the whole picture forming. Similarly, breaking your goals into bite-sized tasks makes them less intimidating and more achievable. Next, prioritize your tasks. Not all tasks are created equal. Some are more urgent or important than others. So identify which tasks require immediate attention and which ones can wait. This will help you focus your energy where it's needed the most and prevent you from feeling overwhelmed. Now, let's talk about a crucial aspect of taking action. Consistency. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be. It's the small, consistent actions you take every day that add up over time and lead to big results. So whether it's working out, learning a new skill, or saving money, make sure you're doing something every day that brings you closer to your goals. Remember, there's power in action. No matter how small it may seem, a single step forward is better than standing still. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start, because there's no such thing. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time, right now. Taking action is like starting a journey. It might be challenging, filled with obstacles and detours, but each step you take moves you closer to your destination. And that's what it's all about. It's not about how fast you get there. It's about the journey and the person you become along the way. Taking action may not be easy, but it's the only way to stop wasting your life. Taking action is important, but maintaining your progress is crucial. As we journey through life, hurdles and setbacks are inevitable. But remember, the key to success lies not only in taking action, but also in the ability to sustain momentum and keep on moving. It's about maintaining progress, not allowing ourselves to fall back into old, unproductive habits. Think of it this way: you're on a road trip, you've planned your route, you've started the car, and you're on your way. But if you don't keep an eye on the fuel gauge, you might find yourself stranded. The same principle applies to personal growth and development. One of the best ways to maintain progress is by tracking it. Keep a journal, a spreadsheet, a vision board, whatever works for you. Jot down your achievements, however small they may seem. Did you wake up earlier than usual? Write it down. Did you read a chapter of a book instead of scrolling through social media? Note it. By doing this, you're not only acknowledging your small victories but also creating a tangible record of your journey. This becomes your fuel, your motivation to keep going. Speaking of victories, let's talk about celebrating them. All too often we're so focused on the end goal that we forget to acknowledge the milestones we've reached along the way. Celebrate your small victories. They are stepping stones to your larger goal. They remind you of your capabilities and boost your confidence. Now, staying motivated can be a challenge, especially when progress seems slow, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's okay to have off days. What matters is that you pick yourself up and continue moving forward. Surround yourself with positivity. Read motivational books, listen to uplifting podcasts, engage in activities you enjoy, and most importantly, remember why you started. Your why is your biggest motivator. It's the reason you embarked on this journey. It's what will keep you going even when the going gets tough. Remember, progress is a process. It might be slow, but it's worth it. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We started by asking ourselves, are we living our lives to the fullest? We acknowledged that recognizing the problem is the first step towards making a change. It's easy to get stuck in a rut, but the good news is, you have the power to break free. Setting your goals came next. Remember, a life without goals is like sailing a ship without a destination. So, set your sails, chart your course, and let your aspirations guide you. Taking action is where the rubber meets the road. It's time to put those plans into motion. And remember, nothing worthwhile comes easy. Finally, we talked about maintaining your progress. It's not just about reaching your goals, it's about sustaining them. So are you ready to stop wasting your life and start living it to the fullest? The choice is yours.